Hello, this is Sasha. We are over here at the GKT Cafe and the Gongwan station in Taipei, and I just got a new Netvertible from Gigabyte. That's a T1028G. It's a G model which comes with this high resolution display, 1366 by 768, and G stands for 3G. So this one has a 3G module in there, and I guess we're just about to do an unboxing. There we go. So the T1028G, we already got the X version last week, which comes without the 3G module. That's the one with the 3G module. It's based on the Intel Atom N280 CPU, comes with a 945 chipset, 1 GB of RAM, 160 GB 2.5-inch hard disk. Okay, that's the device itself, but let's see what we are getting in this box. I'm just ripping it apart. Over here we have the power cord cable, and I guess the rest of everything should be in this little sleeve here. So let's see, quick and dirty, get rid of it. Lots of plastic. I'm not sure why we need this. Oh, it was already open on the side. Sorry, Gigabyte, I guess you don't need this anymore. First of all, hey, that's a fancy neoprene sleeve. I really like that. That looks good. One of the best sleeves actually I've seen so far are default sleeves that came with a netbook or Netvertible. Over here we have the battery. That's a 6-cell battery, 7.4 volt, 7650 milliampere. Should be good for about 6 hours. But we're gonna check that out in our detailed review soon. Over here we have all the manuals, and we have an extra stylus and an utility driver disc. What's this? Any kind of, oh, these are promotion cards from all the other Gigabyte netbooks. Over here we have the thin note, there's a touch note, and I'm pretty sure that the booktop is also in there. And finally, a quick installation guide, a global warranty card, and geez, a huge and kind of complex user manual in English and Chinese. So, well, just to let you know, we are just checking out the Chinese version over here, which makes it a little bit more complicated for us to get around with the operating system. I'm still missing the PSU. There we go. So kind of standard PSU that we've seen on all the other netbooks. But let's get finally to the device itself and make a quick hands-on. Here we go. Actually, it's only available in this color so far. I would have loved Gigabyte to get it onto the market also in different colors. Again, I'm calling it Netvertible. Gigabyte, next to Kojinshi, the first ones that brought Netvertibles onto the onto the market. So let's take a look at this one and start over here on the right side. We have a 4-in-1 card reader. There is an express card slot. I like that. So there's a little dummy express card in there. 2 USB 2.0. That's the power button, Ethernet connector, and over here we have the connector for your PSU. Then on the back we have the Kensington key lock, and finally, what makes the 3G version, it's a SIM card slot. So you can just get your SIM card in there and surf over 3G. On the left side we have a VGA out, USB 2.0, a little button where you can switch off the networks and Wi-Fi and everything, and the jacks for headset and microphone. There's pretty much nothing on the front except of some status LEDs. The finish itself, it's not a real finger magnet, even though it's a glossy surface, but somehow they managed it to, be not so super glossy at all, but still, oh right. Now in the light I can see my fingerprints. Nice one. Let's take a quick look at the back. it's always important if you want to upgrade your netbook, right? We have a quick access to the hard disk, to the Wi-Fi card, and even therefore to the 3G module and to the memory slot. So good job, Gigabyte, and well, wipe out the XP key over here. Sorry about that. Okay, let's open this little fella for the first time. Here we go. First impression of the display, it's something in between a glossy and non-glossy display. As I said, it's a touchscreen, 1366 by 768 resolution, so you could even do some quite decent HD playback if the chipset is capable of this. Keyboard itself reminds me, of the first EPC 1000 keyboard. Decent, nothing spectacular. Good feedback. Pretty big right shift key. That's not too bad. Pretty decent tap key, which I really like. This is, by the way, a multi-touch trackpad, so there are a couple of gestures available. What I just don't like are these mouse buttons on the left and on the right of the trackpad, and they're a little bit noisy, a little bit hard to press, and I can hear this clicking. It's a little bit annoying, but it's okay. You're getting used to it. You're using it for some 2 days, and you're fine with it. Of course, the specific feature of the Touchnote is not only that it has a stylus on top of the display, but this is, of course, a touchscreen, a Netvertible that you can use in this tablet mode, right? So this definitely gives you a completely new usage scenario for your netbook, and I think we should just try out what kind of different option it delivers you when we're going to boot up the system. In general, first impression in terms of build quality, I would have loved to see a little different finish of the case, and the plastic feels a little bit cheap, especially for a device that's meant to cost around $600. I would expect a little better build quality. It's not bad, don't get that wrong. It's still above average, but still, Gigabyte could definitely do better on the next version. The hinge is pretty solid. I remember the M912, their first Netvertible, it was very loose. But still, again, some room for improvement, especially when we're getting it into this tablet mode. Well, actually, this version is pretty okay. That feels solid. I like that. I remember that the X version we had before, maybe it was already a review sample that was used quite a lot, but this one is really good. So I just can't tell you how it will look like if I'm going to use it for some 2 weeks every day. This might change a little bit, but I guess we'll see on our final review how this will look like. Okay, so just the first impression, unboxing, and with the Gigabyte T1028G, the Netvertible with the 3G module, and we'll expect our walkthrough of the software and on a final review in the next couple of days.